What's up guys, Kainra here. So today we're gonna be doing a guide on priests in arena and what cards should you get, is it good to go for late game, early game, what cards are good, all that sort of stuff. So yeah, let's get started. First, what cards are good? Priesty cards. Holy Smite, always good. Power Word Shield. By the way, this is just a random deck I got in arena, of course, so I just got whatever I felt will be the best cards. So yeah, this is what I got. Holy Smite, always good to pick if you have a good choice from the free cards available. Power Word Shield, also always good to have, as it only costs 1, it's basically a draw a card and also buffs your minion, great card. Argent Squire, not so good, but I didn't have better choices. Leper Gnome, pretty good 1-drop. Young Priestess, pretty good in a priest deck, hint hint. Shadow Word Pain, always good to have. Direwolf Alpha, I just picked it because, well, I probably didn't have a better choice. Crossfold Grunt, a terrible card, but I think I had really terrible 2 other choices, so I had no other choice. Morlock Tidehunter, one of the better 2-drops, I like it. And I actually want to note that my mana curve isn't that great. My 2-drops are actually lacking. I wish I had more, but I guess I miscalculated some stuff or just didn't have good enough choices to justify picking more 2 cards. But so far it's 3-0, so I guess it's not too bad. That's not actually the worst part of this deck, that it has only 2 drops. I'll get to that later. But anyway, excuse me. Footsteel, pretty good. Not the best, but it's like basically drawing 2 cards in a way, just that you draw opponent's cards. So yeah. Iron for Grizzly, not so good, but could be worse. Raging Worgen, okay. Scarlet Crusader, one of my favorite frees, pretty good. 3-1 Divine Shield, good to have in a Pally deck, in a Priest deck, all that good stuff. Mind Games, not so good, but as I mentioned before, probably didn't have better choices, so I picked it. It can win you a game sometimes. Like I drew a Argent Crusader once, and it did win a Commander, and it did win me a game. So yeah, there's that. Gnomish Inventor, one of the better 4s for priest or otherwise, so good to have. Sanjin Shield Master, always good to have. Violet Teacher, if you have a lot of spells, is good. If you don't, meh. Holy Nova, always pick this if you have the choice. Board clear is king in arenas, so I would always recommend to get it. Azure Drake, also one of the better 5-drops. Argent Commander, great, one of my favorite 6. A Cabal Shadow Priest you won't get the chance to have often, as it is an epic card, but I had the luxury to take it, so I did. Temple Enforcer, I have 3 of those guys. Great card, I love it in a priest deck. If I can, I take at least 2, and I actually had the luxury to take 3, so I did. Ravenhold Assassin, I don't like him too much, but yeah. Stormwind Champion, always good to have, a very good late game card, especially if you have board control. And what I didn't mention yet is, if you probably noticed, I do not have any mind controls in this deck, so it's pretty interesting. So far it didn't bite me in the ass so hard, but very hard, but it probably will later on. But yeah, mind control, I would always pick at least 2 in arena, but if you couldn't pick them, then oh well, it happens. And I didn't have the choice, I think not even once, because if I did, I almost insta-pick mind control, and I didn't have it, so GG. Anyway, so that's my rundown of the cards I had in arena. Later on, probably in a future video, I will go over all priest cards and other classes too, in hindsight, and tell you what's good and all that good stuff. But for now, I just told you basic rundown of the cards that I had in this particular arena run. And yeah, let's get to the game and see how I do, and I will do the commentary along the way. So let's get to it. And we're in the game. So we have a shitty choice, honestly. I'm just gonna keep the Scarlet Crusader and hope for more lesser cost drops. No 2 drops, I'm going as first, so that's not the best that could have happened. Well, not anymore, because I have a Murloc Tidehunter to play next turn. And let's see what does the Paladin do. Argent Squire. Oh, that's... No, I'm still gonna play the Murloc. He will get rid of this guy for sure. Probably use his ability or play some other 2-drop. We'll see. For 2, well, he can do a lot, obviously. He decides to trade and summon the guy. Okay, so it could be much worse. Actually gonna Iron for Grizzly. And I think he's going to get rid of this guy, because why not? He might have a panda or something to bring him back to his hand, and we don't really want that, so... Harvest Golem. Alright. I think I have the luxury to pot steal here. I think I will pot steal. Why not? Ooh, a Blessing of Might. Interesting. Well, I'm gonna play the Leper Gnome. I'm gonna go for his face. Could have alternatively attacked this guy and kill him, but meh, he would still clear my guy next turn anyway. This way at least he has to sack both of those to kill it, unless he has obviously some removal or something. He has a Blessing of Might in his deck, as we now know from my Thought Steal. He decides to trade, Knife Juggle, Night Bomber, ooh. Not bad, not bad. It's actually a pretty good move for him. I do have a Holy Nova, but I don't think I'm gonna use it just yet. I think I'm just gonna... Scarlet.
I wonder.
It's either Scarlet or draw a card. Or Yeti. Well, I'm gonna draw a card. As if he goes for me, he has to sack 2 guys to get rid of this, unless he has some removal. And if he decides to go for my face, which I hope for, I'm just gonna Holy Nova and assume my board control. Perfect. That is very good for me. He will still probably summon something, well, for sure he will summon something, and most likely finish off my guy, as I'm betting that this guy will hit this guy. That's how RNG works. No, luck is on our side this time. So he will go for my face for sure. With all? No. Oh, he's actually gonna sack 2 guys. Oh, 1 guy. Okay, that's perfect. That's actually perfect. So, Holy Nova for the win. I actually will get rid of this guy. And that's it for my turn. Not gonna Blessing of Might, there's no point. It's better to use it when he doesn't expect it. I do have more cards than him, so pretty good. Now I'm gonna use Blessing of Might. Well, no, I think I'm gonna Shadow Word Pain. Shadow Word Pain, Grizzly, and Heal. And Power Word. Yeah, so first Power Word Shield, draw a card. Okay, Frostwolf, not too good. Shadow Word Pain, bye bye, Logan. And now we're gonna Grizzly. And attack his face. He might have a Blessing of Kings, but I'm not too worried. I have means to prevent it, to get rid of it. Also, I didn't mention in my card rundown that I believe I have no silences, so against a paladin that's very risky to not have any silences. True Silver Champion, okay. Okay. I also have no oozes, which also suck. I can't get rid of any weapons that he might have, like this one. I'm gonna Temple Enforcer and Taunt, I'm pretty sure. Yep. So Temple Enforcer Taunt, so it forces him to trade his True Silver, unless he has removal, of course, which he might have. Consecration won't do too much for him, but still something. 8 mana, he can even Tyrion Forging if he has it in Arena. Avenging Wrath, okay. Oh, the RNG, very good for him. He will now use True Silver to get rid of my Temple Enforcer. For sure. Unless he has Hammer of Wrath. No, he can't use Hammer of Wrath, he has only 2 mana. Hammer of Wrath is 4. So yeah. If he takes 6 damage to the face, I would actually not be very disappointed with that. Well, actually 4 damage because True Silver heals him for 2. But as I said, in this deck I have very strong late game, so I'm not too worried about his late game, unless he has some crazy cards. We'll see. He's thinking for quite a long time. So yeah, he does decide to go for my face. Putting him at 11 health. Blessing of Wisdom. Alright. Pretty smart, but I'm not sure if it's gonna save him. I'm gonna double buff here.
Hey, give me a minute.
Give him a card, sadly, but I don't really care that much unless he drew something crazy. He's at 7 health, so not sure what he can do, honestly. He can, I don't know, double Consecration, Hammer of Wrath Consecration. He needs some removal, and preferably one that doesn't involve him losing HP. Maybe Avenging Wrath again, but it's doubtful because Avenging Wrath is an epic card, and yeah, this is Arena, so not very likely. But he did have one, so who knows. Humility. Okay. Still doesn't save him though. But well, the thing he doesn't know is that I have Blessing of Might, so I have plus 3 damage no matter what. So he still have 8 mana, so there's plenty of things he can do. Argent Commander. I do not think that saves him. Oh, he has a heal. He targeted himself. I'm guessing he has a heal. He has a heal, he's still in this game. For 2 he can only have the Witch Doctor, which actually costs 1. Argent Protector. Okay, he's dead. Unless he gives himself Taunt somehow. Blessing of Might. Why would he Blessing of Might? He can't attack anymore. Well, that's GG.
Well played.
I'm gonna kill him with his own card. Blessing of Might. We're doing.
Well played.
So yeah, as I mentioned, Thought Steal can be a pretty good card. My Blessing of Might is not my favorite card. It's not very good in most places, but you know, when your opponent doesn't expect it, when he probably had no idea that I Thought stalled this spell in particular. So yeah, it happened. So I hope you enjoyed this game, and I will be doing future updates on my channel.